To build positive live chat experience for you and your viewers, choose who can participate, set a delay, timeout, moderation. Yeah, and they give me a whole bunch of rules right there. Shout out to YouTube though. Anyways, just got to the park. The other session ruined my bearings. So, shout out to the candle too. Look at this thing. Shout out to Mars, bro. Oh yeah. Shout out to Tay. Tay gave me a t-shirt. I gotta go and get it. You got a screwdriver? Man, that Belvita, that cracker, man, that thing sticks to your freaking gums. You ever had that Belvita breakfast cracker?
Oh, I got the thing.
What? What thing? There's a thing? What's that for?
Just push it in there and then pull it out. And it pulls the bearing out.
How?
Let me see, Will.
Let me see. Let's see if I can figure it out. If I would have bought this, I would have had to figure this out.
I got it for free in a contest, and I never knew they had those.
So, put it in. Let it go?
Let it go. So quick. You got it.
I got a spacer in between.
No, let me see.
There's a spacer in between. So there's nothing to grab onto. I'm gonna use a screwdriver.
Oh, yeah.
There's a spacer in there. You can't hear me. There's a spacer in between. Yeah. So I just do it like this. You just get a screwdriver. Yeah. So, but yeah, I never seen that bearing popper. But see, I got these in the middle. I don't know. A lot of people don't use these. You guys use these? Nah, he went and got a worm, dog. Hi. Hi. Stick it on your truck and tilt it off. Okay, I just did it this way. I'll try it your way though. Let's take a suggestion. Damn, there's a lot of skaters showing up. We're at a park that's like, not like a park that like people would show up. And guess what? You could put a new bearing on here and then just put the wheel on and just go boom, huh? Hey, shout out to you who told me that. It worked. I don't want to lose my spacers. Got some new reds. Huh?
So my board's too hot right now because I got old wax on it.
Your board is too hot?
That shit burning it.
Damn. Man, $31 for reds nowadays, bro. Hey, shout out, that shit worked. Yeah, buddy. Hi, say it hi. Is this Jacob from TPB? What's TPB?
Who?
Oh, no. Trailer Park Boys. I don't even watch that show, but I got it. I don't know, is Jacob, does Jacob have a six-pack? Anyway, shout out to the guy who told me to use the truck. We're gonna do it one more time. I want to make sure I put the same wheels back in the same place because that shit fucking throws me off last time. All right, make sure I don't got no spacers. Oh, I do, or washers. I use that shit, bro. I'm 42 years old. Back in the late 80s when oh. Found. Shout out to the dude who just told me that. I've never done it this way. I'm gonna show you the way I usually do it. Same way, you just take the screwdriver, because I have the spacers in between. So you just tilt it back. Comes right off. But, it does work the other way too. That way's actually easier. Yeah, shout out to you, 42, and I learned something new. I'm gonna do it that way. All right, so I don't want to take all my wheels off just because I don't want to like put the wheels off in a different order. Park closed 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. daily. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. We don't litter, so we got to put this somewhere. Unboxing the Reds. It said $24 when I pointed to them. I had to go to Zoomies because the pharmacy in the mall at in Las Vegas at the Galleria, it closed down. Man, look at all that oil leaking through. Got a fresh set. Trying to donate. Hi. Bro, I just saw you outside 7-Eleven asking for a Bud Light. Too bad I don't drink. I was at the gym this morning having my creatine and protein though. I had one in the past, but my mom threw it away. Trying to donate. Where's the last time you did meth? I've never done meth.
What, you going viral?
I don't know. Isn't it crazy? People ask if you, I don't know, I've never like asked somebody if they've done meth. You know what I mean? I don't ask nobody if they do
That's
heroin.
not even
Like
in the normal conversation.
that's just, yeah, it's just like not normal.
So people like that just be
Like
bored
even
at
when I
home.
watch other people's lives, or you know, like their lives,
Mhm.
even if they're doing some weird stuff, I don't be like, oh, are you an alcoholic? Oh, I almost put the old bearing back. No, but I smoke a lot of weed, a ton of weed, a shit ton of weed. More weed than most people amount, about a half a pound a month. Oh, I didn't know that they got the, I don't, you pop your covers off, one side's clear, the other side's got a, like a black shield cover. I've never popped my shield covers. I saw Chris Roberts talking about that. How do you pop the shield cover? Damn, 42, and I've never popped the shield cover. Somebody put in the comment how you do that. Just got this board. We broke everything else. Episode 207. I have reviewed over 700 Las Vegas street skating spots with locations, pins, skating with the crew. We've had over 60 skaters from Las Vegas, had about 7 pros on the show, probably about 30 sponsored people. Shout out to all the homies. I lived in Hawaii for 20 years and I've been in Vegas for 22 years. So the homie just came by and gave us a bunch of shirts, gave me a whole bunch of grip tape. So I got some Brunswick grip tape. I also gave a whole bunch of it to the kids in Las Vegas. I do giveaways, and I spent $700 at Christmas out of my own pocket just to give away. I wasn't monetized yet, and just to give away product in Las Vegas. And I just had them like comment on my show. I wrote it down, and last year I did 3 giveaways. The year before that I did 3 giveaways. So I've given away like over $1,000 over the past 2 years. But the scooter kid gave me about 20 sheets of Brunswick and Ragdoll's in Las Vegas. And I got Ragdoll's public domain grip tape from this scooter kid. It's a white grip tape with a spider web. And then Ragdoll was like, yo, that's my signature grip tape. How'd you get that? And I said, a scooter kid gave me a whole bunch of it. He goes, oh, that's wild. I've only had 2 DGK boards my whole life. But who knows what movie this is? Come on. Come on, come on. First comment. Who knows what movie this is? Let's see who gets it. What movie? What movie? Yeah! You the man. Shout out to you. I think it's an 86, right? 86. I thought he was a pizza delivery driver that raced at night, but the homie said he delivered. Damn, what did he deliver? Because he had his crazy, he worked at the garage, he had the Corolla, And he delivered something during the day. Damn, I thought I knew that. But it's a DGK 825 independent Andrew Reynolds 149 hollows. We're putting the reds on. Episode 207. If you're on the live, you've never been to this channel, if you want to skate Las Vegas, all the locations to the legendary spots are on my channel. Things you see in Thrasher, things you see everywhere. We go, I bring different people all the time. We go to the spot, I show you the spot, and I put the location after each thing. I do 3 spots per video for 2 years straight, 2 to 3 episodes a week. And episode 200 times 3 spots was 600, but sometimes I do 7 or 8 spots per episode. So I've reached over 700 skate spots in Las Vegas. So if you're a skateboarder and you're coming on vacation, go to my channel and you ain't got to search. I've never, the homie JSB gave me these wheels. Like I don't know. They're wide. I'm used to, like, you know the Spitfires, they kind of like level off on the side right here. These are just really wide. He hooked me up. I bought him some ice shod wares for Christmas and like a deck and stuff like that, just because he's like one of my best friends out here. I've known him for a long time. So I hooked him up for Christmas, and he left these wheels in my car. And I was gonna buy wheels, and I'm like, all right, well, let me try this. And they're a little wider than I would normally ride, so we're gonna try them out. All right, we got new bearings on. If you've seen the last episode, we went spot checking, and Vegas had like a bad storm for like 3 days. The link flooded. Man, it rains for like 2 hours. So it rained for like 2 hours, it'll stop for 4 hours, rain for like 30 minutes, stop, right? So it's barely anything, but Vegas just floods. I mean, the whole link, freaking cars run underwater. I'm like, what is going on? These casinos, man, when they build these freaking casinos, their infrastructure for the water is not good. Gotta push the bearing in, son. That's all they spin? There we go. Just getting warmed up without me. Gotta do my bearings, dog. He's warming up on the half pipe. You almost died, homie. You almost died. Is that a freaking train? How the hell is that a train? That was a train. Okay. Oh man, this grass is thick. I got good freaking eyes. I don't know how I found that. Huh? You said you're ashy as hell. Why would you even say that? I'm ashy. Oh, I found it. This is insane. Wow, I did that too. So, I think we're doing a day in the life today. Because I've reviewed so many spots, I just got monetized about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months. There's so many things that I've reviewed, and then we'll go and skate them just for like Instagram clips and stuff, and then people will be like, where's that spot? I'm like, I reviewed it a year and a half ago. So when I do a day in the life, I go back to spots I already gave you the location to, and we do a day in the life and we go and re-skate it. Man, what the hell's going on with this? This is gonna be so hard to get back on. Hold on. I got the Andurino 149s. I mean, I'm breaking them in, but wow, probably because of those slappies. Oh, I was doing the board slide at the Lone Mountain Ledge. Shane O'Neill had the Thrasher cover. He did, what was it? The bigger flip, the nose blunt or something, to the Lone Mountain Ledge up here in Vegas. So we went up there and I board slid the whole thing in the last episode. And when you board slide, no, that don't make sense because your wheels drag. How the hell would that happen? What grind would cause the end of this to wear? Think. I don't do freestyle, so I don't do any the only reason I'm sitting on a cooler is because this guy has his dog tied to the bleachers over here. The only place where there's shade, and he has his pit bull tied to it. Anyway, episode 207 in progress. They opened up a Aldi's. So they opened up a Aldi's in Vegas. You know what Aldi's is? So I don't. So I was gonna review it for my other channel. Me and my wife, we get there. I walk into Aldi's. This old 70-year-old guy, he's got this 50-year-old chick with him. He runs over my foot. He tells me to get the fuck out the way. His wife tells me, you need to get the fuck on. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all ran over my foot and told me to get the fuck out the way. So we get into like a confrontation. He's old, I'm 42, I'm not gonna do nothing to him. But his wife's like in my face. Bro, they bring 3-4 of their team members, now they just opened. So they had this ginger dude, maybe like 23, and he was putting his gloves on, his white dude, and he was like kind of excited. So I was like, okay, we're gonna get down. I thought he was really gonna hit me. So he came real close, but he kind of juked me. I just stood still, and I was just getting ready to duck or something. And all I did is flinch a bit, and he jumped back so far, everybody laughed, right? So then they called security and shit, and my wife got mad at me. Like, he ran over my foot and told me to get the fuck out of the way, and then the wife told me I haven't even said a word yet. And I'm like, I'm just supposed to walk away? So now they're like, following me. Hey, Tay saw it in my stories. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. When you saw what happened outside? I was like, hit me, motherfucker. I even turned my face. I was letting him. I was like, come on, bro. Do it. You've already chased me out the store. You got everybody here. You ran my foot over. You told me to get out of here. You embarrassed me. I'm on my way to my car. You guys surround me. So at that point, I was like, okay, we're not on the property technically. So, but I went back to Aldi's 30 minutes later after that, and we went shopping, even though they told me not to come back. What are you talking about, bro? How do you just, people are so disrespectful. The same type of people that say, are you on meth? You heroin addict? Like, I hope that's not in your life. I don't even want to read the comments because people be so negative. I went to prison for 2 years because I used to be a pill addict, and that was over a decade ago. Why should I even tell you? Because I beat it. Came out, got custody of my daughter. She's a straight A student. Love you, Chastity. But if you'd ask people positive questions rather than negative questions, your day will go a lot easier. Negativity is crazy. People say, oh, if you have haters, you should be happy you have haters. If you had none, that means nobody cares. Why would you want somebody to hate on you? That's something I had to learn it myself. You had to learn that on your own. There's no reason to be mad. Like, it's 2025 and we're still here. That's the craziest thing. Like, I'm 40. My dad died at 35. See? 63 to 98. Like, we're still here. I graduated in 2001. Like, I remember in Y2K. So I was 17. We were in Hawaii, where I'm from, and me and Timmy, shout out to Timmy, we went up to the top floor on the 23rd floor. We drank a Mickey's 40, you know, they had in the bottom of the caps. They had a little saying, and we tossed them off the top of the building at midnight because we thought we were all gonna die. That was only 8 waters and Belvita. Protein shakes and being nice to people. God bless you. Shout out to whoever asked me if I was a meth head. I just hope you're not. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Shout out to the guy who taught me this right now. I read the comments a minute ago and he's like, hey, try and take it off on your truck. I was like, what? That is so easy. The fact I've never done that in my life. No. Oh, okay. I thought I left one of the spacers off. I never popped the covers. I did ask the chat to tell me how, but my bad. Ooh, that's a 1992 BMW. Shout out to DGK825. Shout out to Donald for the grip tape. Shout out to Tay for the free shirt he hooked me up with today. Shout out to Broadsword. Shout out to Bearded Dad. Shout out to Remorse. Everybody hooked me up with a whole bunch of stuff. But we went, the pharmacy is closed. We had to go to Zoomies, right? 825. The cheapest deck they had was $59.99. $59.99 was the cheapest deck they had. Can you believe that, bro? I've never voted in my life. I stay out of politics. I don't understand this tariff stuff. I had to go and watch YouTube about, like, I guess one of the old presidents back in the day did the tariff thing and it worked out, but I don't understand it. And it's just raising all of this, the prices on everything. My thing is, like, how come we don't have more of a choice? Like, we have a few choices to select when it's like, I've never voted, right? But you don't have a lot of options when it comes to, like, who you're gonna vote for. How come everybody's like 70 or 80 when I think it's 45? 45 is the minimum age. But like, why don't we have so many people? I mean, why don't we have more people to choose from? Oh, because they don't have the money for the campaign thing? See, call me just to confirm that you did receive the boys. You did receive the boys. Call me. What? I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody called. Want to see where I'm at? Come on, JB. Oh. Yeah. We came to this beautiful, magnificent place to warm up real quick. It is awesome. Anyway, I got the DGK right here. We got the Bronsons on. Like I said, $31. That's crazy. The deck was $59.99. Every other deck was $70 in Zoomies. I can't believe they closed the pharmacy skate shop inside Galleria. Like, that's crazy work. That is like crazy work. Hey, I gotta go get my shirt that Tay gave me so I can show him. You wanna grab that for me? You wanna grab that shirt so I can show him? No, the one you gave me? How you gonna put, no you didn't. Go give me that one. I'm gonna tell Tay too. Tay gonna be mad. Hey, it's in the back seat. Hey, -12 stands for fuck 12, right? That's what I thought it stood for. Watch this shirt right here. Episode 207, live effect. If you're just joining, I review Las Vegas street spots with the location. If you are a skater and you are coming into town and you want to skate some of the best spots you've seen in the Thrasher videos that you've seen all everywhere, Locations are on every single episode. I review 3 street spots per episode, put the location. I bring different skaters, I bring different homies. We've had pros on here. I met Chad Muska last year. He signed my shoes, the Chad Muska shoes I bought. All right, check this shirt out. Damn, I'm getting too heavy, bro. That gym be working on it. Let me see it. Hey, shout out to Tay.
The company, no refund though.
Huh?
The company name is
No refund? Yeah, he gave me a shirt like a year ago. Because Bearded Dad gave me a shirt and a jacket like last week. Remorse gave me some shit. Oh, I got some news coming for y'all. 42 years old, y'all gonna flip out on this. But we only have 8 waters in the cooler, homie. Bam, shout out to Tay. Companies no refunds, -12. I don't even want to wear it to skate, bro. Like, I don't even want to wear that to, oh, you want to see the homies? Here.
That's how we popping out.
Throw in the back down. All right, here, you got to do a trick now since I'm, let's see it. My board's done. Well, I don't have to carry the stand no more. Hold on. I'm walking around here with the stand like I'm doing something. No, I'm going to follow you, bro. You're going to do a trick for everybody. They said do a backflip, laser flip. He's the laser flip guy you guys seen on the barracks. He did the 540 laser flip. They posted his stuff on Ridiculousness, Rob Deerdick. Watch this. You're going to have to show him now. At least one laser flip for the vid. Oh, he did it for the vid. You got to do that to board slide, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I? That's not funny. You could do that.
Y'all want to see me try it?
You gonna try it? I don't want to hit a rock, man. This thing is crucial. Dude, you can totally do that. Anyway, y'all, I do have old school airwalks on. The airwalks at Walmart are $20 flat. And I've been paying, like I said, I'm 42 years old. The craziest thing is how expensive shoes are. So I go to Walmart and I'm like, oh, they got airwalks. Look at these. Hey, shout out to my old grandpa socks. These are really thick and these have a thin lining. But some of the best shoes I've seen. This is a double park. Check this out. They just redid this, but I just don't understand. Look what they did to the top of it. It's like a roll-on grind on one side. Look. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, whoever designed that, I don't understand. You got a quarter pipe on one side, you got the kicker right here, but even if, okay, for this episode, I'm gonna try and do a, okay. So if I came this way, popped up to a 50, I'd have to roll over and over. It's like a little quarter pipe or a spine. Look at that. Why would they design that? Anyway, really cool park. They got a BMX pump track right there. That's the old side. That's the newer side. And then I did a line. They used to have a hubba right there. I no slid that, and then I went down the park over to there. But shout out to Brunswick. Man. All right. We have to shoot an episode. Episode 207. 700 Las Vegas street spots. Over 700 already logged. Oh, they got the box still. There's the metal box. It's scary because you have good ground, but they have these pine cones everywhere. Then the insides fall out and you're done. Here's the famous ledge you see everybody doing. If you're on Instagram, you've probably seen this ledge somewhere. But this is Boulder City. I go fishing up there. I'm in Vegas, and they have catfish right now. They do trout in the winter. JB's never gone fishing, so I'm gonna go take him fishing and show him what it's like to catch like a 3-pound catfish. Go home, pull that skin off that thing, and get it. Let's see something, Doc.
Again?
Yeah? What do you mean again? We didn't even get started.
All right.
You landed a laser flip for everybody. That was tight.
I'll do another flight round.
Then you got to do some, hit the box, do a Manny. This dude's a Manny genius. And manual the box. All right, I just gave him a line. Okay, so flat, nollie flip. Nollie flip, and then, yeah. And then we'll get off live and we'll start recording episode 207. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cut, you can't cut. Where? Where? I'll call them out for you guys. That's on the ground? That. Okay. Okay, I called them out for you guys. Huh? Nobody's gonna rewind live. All right, let's see it. All right, we just got here. Working off the blunt, you can see. Huh? There's nothing on the ground no more, you can't say that. Nothing else is on the ground. And if you come back tomorrow around 10 a.m., this whole episode will be on. I've already reviewed this park. We're doing a day in the life, but we're gonna add some street spots. Shout out to Chris Jocelyn. He just did, what are you doing that rail? Chris Jocelyn?
What rail?
The tinster up there with the knob. Remember we just watched this park?
It's a tinster with a knob up there?
Yeah, the one Adrian did. You know, slided it. Anyway, Chris Jocelyn just posted a clip on Instagram. It's a black rail, red stairs with yellow stripes. It's right here up the street from this park. All right, let's see it. Damn, that bird loud. I don't want to hit a rock. I didn't even stretch yet. Well, you're gonna do it because now you, dude. Well, this is warm-ups though, so let me see it. Oh, okay. Okay, so from right here, we're gonna keep getting closer. They do have a picnic table. That thing's freaking sketchy. Huh? I know. Okay, so here, we got to do a little pre-sweep. Hold on. Just in the path, because you got to get the nollie flip line with the manual right here. Because I bigged you up and everything. If you watch the episodes, he does like pop shoving mannies, shove it's in between the manny, shove it's out the manny at the same time. So he does 3 shove it's while he's just doing 1 manny. Go to Instagram, JSB. Ratchets only also. Trying to get all cinematic for you already. You're not even, you know. Well, I can't nollie flip at all, so I can't even say nothing. But if he lands this, I might do a line right after him for you. Not the. Are you ready? What was it? What was it? What was on the ground? Was there a fly in your hair? Last year I had long cornrows in my hair. If you watch the other episodes, I had braids. I'm Native American though, so and Italian. Oh, I was going past them. All right, come on.
Oh my God.
Well,
I gotta go straight.
we didn't stretch or warm up, and I put you on the spot, so you're gonna do it for him and just show him that you're a gangster.
Can I do a different flag on?
I don't care what you do. Everybody knows you can nollie flip. You do it off like stairs and stuff.
I'm just rusty right now.
And then we're gonna be on to the next. All right, I gotta go back the other way. Shout out to the t-shirt. Keep going. Uh-oh, we didn't sweep here. Whoa. I've never seen you do that. He was trying to show off for y'all. For real. I didn't even stretch yet. At 42, and I got hurt at work 2 years ago. I came off a back injury. I didn't get the surgery. Physical therapy, 3 spine shots. They put me out. They stick 8 needles in your spine, my L1S5. Man. So to get back to where I'm at, all the gym I had to do, going back to work next week, it's been busy, and I just got monetized on YouTube, so it's crazy. Where are you going? You did see it, because you were here when I reviewed it last time. Whoa, you see what I mean? All right, so here. I have a manual for that part. All right, so here. You got a manual from right here, that part. This part to that part. All right? See, there's the bleachers I was talking about earlier. The dude had his dog tied to it. That's the only bleachers we have here. Yeah, this is the old ramp setup right here. Then when they built the new one, they left this. All the way around. Hey, so when you get to that sidewalk, the left side of it's got a big crack, the right side's smooth. So just stay on the right. Huh? Just go all the way around. And if you land the manual, just cut it off like right where you enter the park and just go do your line. Your nollie flipping in your manual, you can collect it right there. Damn, I didn't know you were gonna manual on top of the ramp. Okay. That's it, I know. We should have warmed up before we went live. Yeah. Oh, my bearings are fast. Oh, it's slippery. Oh. Come on. I gotta get back to my board. Come on. Board slide that.
There's too many rocks. Show 'em. Let's see all the rocks.
Okay, so I got new bearings. What I'm saying, see this right here? This is that fine sand. This right here, it's the smoothest, slipperiest ground. Man, you were cooking. Now, we gotta go to the street spots. Street spot day. Street spot day.
Yeah.
Yo, we had 80 people in there when they were watching you. 80 people in there watching you. I don't even have a board right now because I lost it, bro.
I gotta go find it.
Beat somebody with this thing though. With this thing though. My phone back. My phone back. No, we had 80 people watching you. I gotta stretch, bro. Oh, the police is here.
They see my shirt.
Police is here.
Somebody told me.
Here, look.
Somebody showed my shirt.
Uh-oh, the police came. Uh-oh. Bro, I think they're after me. All right, the police is here. If I go to jail, y'all can send me money. Wait. The police got out of his car. not fucking joking. But y'all can still send me money. Damn, he got out of his car. Right behind me. I think he's after you though, bro. Didn't you bring? I was wondering, can they hear the phone? All right, you ready? Let's see if I can get a first tee line. Yep, I'll get a first tee line. We're about to leave. We just came here to sit at my parents'. The police coming. First teasy. Uh-oh, there's a dog coming. Stay still. Why do people have dogs with no leash? I don't ever get that.